Hey, what's going on, guys? Sinumatic bringing you the news, and today I wanted to talk about the guy who killed Osama Bin Laden. Uh, a lot of people didn't know who the actual shooter was because he has kept his information secret, which you were supposed to do in the military. And now he's finally coming out. A couple of the guys gave information for books and movies and things like that, but he is now coming out speaking, and he is trying to stay still secretive because the thing is, he's afraid that if he goes public, then his family might be in danger and things like that. So he's still tried to stay a little secretive about the whole thing. But the reason that he is coming out and talking about the whole Osama bin Laden incident is that he had been in the military for about 16 years, and briefly after the incident happened where he killed Osama bin Laden, he decided he had had enough and wanted to retire from, I think it's the Navy he was in. He's in the Navy, yeah. So he wanted to retire, so he retired, and then come to find out that he had to put 20 years in order to get a pension, which sounds completely ridiculous to me. Like back in the day, you had to have 5 years vested to get a pension, and 20 years was the 100% mark. You would get all of your pension, like your monthly, whatever you would get monthly, you get 100% of that. And if you retired early, you would get like 75% or 70 or 60, depending on how many years you put in. And the reason that I'm even talking about this is because this guy has no pension now. Now that he's retired from the military, he has no job. And also, as soon as he put his retirement in, they cut off his health care. So we got a guy that supposedly killed the biggest, threat we've ever had, Osama bin Laden, as a single person threat, I guess. And he retires and he gets nothing. He's basically, shit out of luck. And honestly, I feel like, in normal news videos, I just report the news and I'm done, but I wanted to talk about this. Honestly, I feel like we treat our military people fucked up. Like people that were in, World War, whatever, or Vietnam, World War One, World War Two, Desert Storm, you know, any of our military people that get messed up during combat, like we don't take care of them like we should. I mean, honestly, I feel like anyone who goes in and does something that affects all of us, because basically what happened, here's what the military does for us. They're basically giving us opportunities. Some of us don't even realize the opportunities we've been given because they're not foreseeable. They're not like right in the open opportunities. Like some of us might not be alive without these guys going overseas to these other countries and fighting, people that want to come over and harm us. I'm not going to say terrorist because the terrorist word has been way overused, but when we have an enemy that is threatening our society, our military goes and does all of our dirty work, the things that we don't want to do, and then we turn around and they come back and we treat them like, oh, you're back? Fuck you. Get a job. Go back to your normal life. It's very hard for some of these guys that have went to another country that they have no clue of where they're at, and they've had to kill all these people to, supposedly protect Americans, and then to come back and live a normal life. It just doesn't always work like that. And I don't know. I'm not going to just go on and on and on about this, but I just want to say that I feel like we are mistreating our American citizens that join the military, the Navy, the Air Force, the whatever, the Army, National Guard, or whatever, and end up going over and protecting us, fighting for us. A lot of them end up dying. And then the ones that live, I think we treat unfairly. We don't give them what we should be giving them. That's my opinion, though. And I'm going to link the description, or I am going to link the news story in the description so you guys can go read about what I'm talking about if you want to. Make sure and drop a like on this video if you enjoy it. Tell your mom, your dad, your friends, and all that shit. I'm out. Peace.